Dear participants, in this session, we will discuss about different aspects of citations and bibliography management using one of the very popular software, Mendeley. Nowadays, it is under Elsevier, very prominent organization involved in research and publications. Currently, we are having more than 2000 software for bibliography management, for citations management, for reference management. Okay, some of these links, some of these screenshots I have put here. Okay, but it is only for reference, it is only for your record. During this particular session, we will see how to use bibliography management, how to create different types of references, different types of formats like Chicago format, APA, MLA, so many formats available using a very popular software that is Mendeley. Okay, in this presentation, initially I have specified names of different tools which you can refer later on. You can use Zotero, you can use Mendeley, RefMe, CiteMe, citation machine. But as far as ease of use is concerned, Mendeley is very popular software that we can integrate with our MS Office, with MS Word, OpenOffice, or LibreOffice, whatever Word application you are using. Okay, even we can link Mendeley software with LaTeX also, that we call latex. Okay, but its actual pronunciation is LaTeX. So whether we are writing a paper in LaTeX format or MS Word, we can link Mendeley reference management software for different types of citations. Actually, what happens when we create citations, when we create references in a research paper, there are different types of formats. For example, we are writing some document, we are writing one article for IEEE, okay, for IEEE transactions or some particular IEEE conference. Many times in between, we have to migrate our document, we have to migrate our references in Harvard format, in Chicago format. In that case, it becomes very hectic, very time consuming to transform one format to another format. Using this software, we will be able to work with ease. We will be able to transform our citations quickly on a single click. And one more thing is there. For example, you are having one online resource. Online resource means some web portal, some news article. So in general, what we do in traditional way, we simply write references in this way. Okay, for example, I want to quote one research paper, one particular portal. So what we do, we simply write URL, and that particular URL we paste. Okay, but there are lots of plugins available, lots of extensions available within Mendeley software, using which we can cite any web resource rather than copy and paste any particular news article, okay, any specific URL. Okay, so we will see how to work on this software. So its official portal is mendeley.com. You can simply download it for multiple operating systems, whether you are using Mac, Windows, or Linux. Okay, this software I have already downloaded in my system. And one more thing is there. If we want to transform our documents in multiple formats, for example, you want to transform to PDF, you want to export to another format, that is also possible. So this software I have already downloaded, it is in my system. So I'm placing it in this way so that in between this session I can read your messages also. So this one is the dashboard or working panel of Mendeley software. We will see how to use this software for citations management, how to write a particular article with proper citation style, and we will see what is the genuine way, what is actual way of citing a particular document or thesis. For example, we are having one dissertation, how to cite a dissertation, how to cite a thesis, how to cite a web resource, by which way we can write a we can cite a particular book chapter. Okay, if you are having some ebook, how to cite it. So I'm opening my file manager, okay, my file system, so that I can show you some documents which I have already downloaded. So this one is my desktop, okay, these are files in my desktop. Some of the research papers I have already downloaded for demonstration. Okay, so you can see here I'm opening. So this one is first document, and all of these research papers are related to blockchain technology. Okay, it is only for demonstration. For example, I want to write literature review related to blockchain security. So few papers I have already downloaded. So this one is second paper. Okay, now we will, using these papers, we will see how to write a particular content and how to cite it. Okay, some one thesis also I have downloaded. It is only for demonstration. Okay, just randomly I have downloaded one thesis also, so that we can see how to cite a thesis, how to cite a dissertation or project report. Because some of, in some cases, we may be having some particular dissertations. Okay, and this one is book chapter. For example, we are having some presentation, how to cite a presentation, how to cite book. So different papers we have already taken. Is this visible to all participants? Is this file system, is this folder visible to all? In chat only, kindly confirm.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can see that some papers I have already downloaded, so that I can show you something related to citations management in Mendeley. Okay, now I am coming to my Mendeley software. So this is very first step. For example, I want to write one literature review. I want to write one particular document on the basis of these papers. So obviously, we will we will download all papers in one folder, and this one is my Mendeley software. So what we will do? So first of all, we will understand its format. We will understand. We will see how to use this particular platform, which are multiple options. Okay, so you can see in file menu, multiple options available. If I want to import some particular file, add files. Okay, and after installation of Mendeley software, we have to link, we have to attach two plugins. So you can see MS Word plugin. So in this particular installation, I have already installed MS Word plugin. So that's why it is showing uninstall. Otherwise, it will show install. Okay. So you can see that this one is uninstall MS Word plugin and install web importer. So you have to install it. Why we are saying that? Why these two plugins are to be imported? This is my MS Word. Okay, this one is my MS Word. Okay, it may be your Open Office or it may be your LibreOffice. In this MS Word, generally we write particular paper. Okay, for example, I am writing introduction. Okay, and just for demonstration, I'm writing here references. Okay, here I want to write something. Here my content will move. Okay, however, above introduction there will be abstract keywords. Okay, but uh, in this particular session I'm taking only this part, so that I can show you only citations management. Okay, here we will put references. We will transform references from IEEE to Harvard, Chicago, APA, MLA. Nowadays, hundreds of formats available. Okay, because each and every conference, each and every research publication house, they use their own citation format. So we have to follow it. So After installation of these two plugins, okay, after installation of MS Word plugin and web importer, what you will be, what you will find in your MS Word, okay, references tab. So you can see at top, references tab, this one. So I am highlighting this part, this one, references tab. In references tab, you will get these links: insert citation, insert bibliography, open Mendeley, and which styles we want to integrate. So IEEE, nature, for example, you are writing for nature periodical, okay, IEEE, Chicago, APA, MLA, and lots of others, more styles. You can link more styles also. If you have not installed MS Word plugin, in that case you will not get this particular option. Okay, so these toolbars, these links will be activated only if MS Word plugin is installed. Okay, now what we have to do, first of all, we have downloaded and installed Mendeley software. After installation of Mendeley software, we have installed MS Word plugin and web importer. Web importer means Chrome extension, whatever web browser you are using, whether you are using Firefox, Edge, or Chrome. So you can see in my system, I have downloaded this particular software, Mendeley Web Importer. So you can see here, this one is Mendeley Web Importer. Why it will be required? Mendeley Web Importer will be used if I want to cite a particular web article. For example, I'm searching from internet, I'm writing introduction about blockchain, okay, so news, blockchain security, okay, just for demonstration. Okay, so one news article, any of these we can take. For example, this particular research paper or this particular document I want to cite, how to use Python to build secure blockchain applications. For example, this one is online article. I want to cite this online article. In general, what we do, we simply copy this and paste. Okay, URL and paste. This is not the professional approach. Okay, how to use this particular online resource, how to cite this online resource in our article. For that, we need Mendeley Web Importer. Mendeley Web Importer. Okay, we will see its demonstration also. Initially, we will start with research papers. Okay. Simply right click in your Mendeley software, right click, add files. Either you can add individual files or you can add folder, complete folder in which your all papers are available. Okay, add files. Which files I want to add? For example, this particular paper I want to add. Any number of files you will be able to add. I want to select multiple files. Okay, for example, all of these papers along with some book chapters I want to cite. Okay, open, and on click of this, all papers will be imported in my dashboard, in my working panel. This one. Okay, either you can use file menu, or in between this dashboard you can right click and add files. Add files, select all and open. All files will be available here. Now you can see that different options available. Filtering option, filtering by authors. If I want to see a particular author, so you can see this one, which paper is written by this particular paper in this specific author, which papers are written by specific authors. So by this way, what will be the benefit? We will be able to see how many papers we have taken related to specific author. So you can see that this one is the option at bottom left side. Filter by author keywords. So you can see that how much it is easy for me to identify keywords for my research paper: blockchain, internet of things, post quantum, privacy and security. Okay, so if I'm having some particular abstract and I want to identify some particular keywords, best fit keywords, so those keywords I can fetch from this particular list. Okay, blockchain or any other. So other options I can take, for example, security, privacy, security, and so on, whatever it is. Okay, so all common keywords will be fetched from this panel: tags and publications, authors, all. Now these papers we have imported, and after importing these papers, I want to write something, I want to write content in my MS Word document. And in this way, I will be able to see year-wise report. So in 2018, so you might have seen that when we write literature review, for example, I want to write literature review of 50 papers. So there should be uniformity, there should be consistency. It should not happen that 20 papers are taken from year 2024, 5 papers are taken from year 2023, one paper from 2022, and again 25 papers from 2018. So it should not happen. If we are writing a literature review, if we are writing a particular content on basis of existing papers, it should be consistent. For example, so you can see in this case 4 papers are taken from latest year 2024, only one paper from 2019, one paper from 2018. Okay, it is just for demonstration, but if you are creating literature review, if you are writing some review article, there should be consistency. 10 papers from each year, 5 papers from each year. If you are writing literature or some particular review content for your dissertation or thesis, in that case 20-25 papers from each year. It should not happen that many number of papers are taken from one year and very few papers are taken from a specific year. Okay, it should be consistent. For example, currently we are in 2024. I want to write literature review related to blockchain security. Okay, so I will start from 2019 to 2024, 10 papers from each year or 20 papers from each year, and that we will be able to verify from this option. Okay, so how many papers we have taken from which specific year, and which papers are related to which particular publication house. So for example, one from scientific reports, one from IEEE, one from ACM. So we can see whether our research papers are taken from high quality journals or not, because there are so many local journals, regional journals. So we can verify whether all research papers we have taken, these are from authentic and international sources. Now these papers we have added by simply using this option, add files, and I will come to my MS Word so that these papers I can cite. For example, I am typing some particular content. Okay, I want to write some specific content. Okay, randomly I am typing a particular content. Blockchain refers to a distributed ledger. Distributed ledger where the blocks are immutable and highly secured. Okay, it is just for demonstration. Now I want to cite this particular sentence I want to cite it along with a reference. However, this particular sentence I have created, it is not copied and pasted. Still, we have to cite it. One thing, one point we should be very clear that initially we have to cite the technology. Generally what happens, specifically new research scholars, what they do, they put some particular content at end of the sentence, they write content, they write citation like this is not a professional approach, this is not a good approach. Okay, if you are writing a particular research paper related to any technology, this is not the good approach to put references at end of the sentence every time. If I am typing, if I am giving reference here, it means I am originator of blockchain, I am the researcher of blockchain. Very first reference I should give to blockchain technology, because I am not the inventor of blockchain. Okay, so what we will do, blockchain, and now I want to put 1 2 3 or whatever format is there. See this very carefully. Mendeley software plugin I have already installed. That's why it is showing this option, insert bibliography and insert citation. This Mendeley plugin icon is available here. I will click here. Simply click here. Now I will search for that particular keyword which I want to cite. Now I want to cite blockchain. So as soon as I'm writing the content, so it is showing me research papers which are having this particular content. So I'm writing blockchain. So multiple papers are available, and all of these papers are those papers which I have added in my blockchain in my Mendeley dashboard. Okay, now which paper I should cite? This is also very important. Which paper? So you can see 1 2 3 4 5 7 to 8 papers I am having. Out of these 7 to 8 papers, which particular paper or thesis should I cite for the technology itself, for the paradigm itself? Here, one thing should be very much clear, that the oldest reference is generally used in this particular case, oldest reference, and try to take that paper in your literature review which is near to the invention of that particular technology. For example, just for an example, we are saying that blockchain started in 1990s. Okay, so some research paper you should take from 1990s. Okay, if you are working on quantum technology or quantum computing, then you can take some research paper near to 2011 2012, so that we can cite that paper. If I am citing blockchain with a research paper of year 2023 or 2024, in that case what I mean to cite, what I mean to say, whether blockchain is invented in year 2023 or 24, okay, it will be equivalent to that. So we have to be very careful. For example, we are writing something about internet, world wide web. So world wide web, internet started during Second World War. Okay, however, that particular paper will be very difficult, that patent will be very difficult to fetch uh, related to that particular year. Okay, still some paper we can take that will be very earlier. Okay, that will be near to that invention time. Okay, so in out of these papers I want to take a paper from 2018. Okay, however, blockchain is not developed, it is not invented in 2018. If I am having some paper um, of 1990s or 2011, I can take that. Okay, now I want to cite it, it is just for demonstration. Okay, that paper I have taken, and now you can see automatically blockchain, this one is integrated. Are you getting this point? Kindly confirm in chat window. Are you understanding what we are covering here up to this point? In chat window, kindly confirm. Okay. Simply we have clicked on insert citation, and now another keyword related to the technology, distributed ledger. So this is the right way to cite some particular document. I am not inventor of distributed ledger. We have to cite this part also, because it is also key segment. For example, you are writing something about machine learning, okay, and you are writing that machine learning is one of the key segment in today's scenario. So you have to cite machine learning also, because we are not inventor of machine learning, we are only user of machine learning. Okay, so I am not inventor of distributed ledger. I will have to cite it. Insert citation. I will see in which paper distributed ledger is given. So you can see in this paper, this distributed ledger or distributed system, it is highlighted. Okay, distributed. Okay, now two papers I have cited, 1 and 2 automatically. Now where are the references? Obviously we have to take its references. What is meaning of 1? What is meaning of 2? At top you can see insert bibliography. I will click here. So automatically it has taken the reference of 1, that is R Stephen, and it is in IEEE format. I have not put it manually, and you can see how much it is professional. It has automatically put name of the journal in italics. It has taken volume, year, each and everything. Now I want to convert it in, for example, this particular paper I have written in IEEE format. Because of any reason, I want to withdraw that paper, or I want to submit it in a conference that is taking papers in Harvard format or Chicago format. In that case, you might have seen that it becomes very challenging and very hectic to change each and every reference. But if we are using this particular tool, so simply we can change to any other format. For example, I want to convert it to Chicago manual or APA. Okay, simply click, and automatically you can see that this particular citation is changed. So in APA format, author names comma year, author names comma year, and this also converted to new format. Any number of references you will be able to take. Up to this point, is it clear? After that I will take another reference, another part. Is this point clear to all of you? Kindly confirm in chat window, or should I repeat it? Okay.
Yeah, Gaurav, 1 minute. Just, everything is fine, very clear. Just one thing, if it is possible, can you slightly increase the font size? Will it be possible?
Yes, sir. Is it okay?
Yeah. Slightly more. Yeah, around, because now screen is small.
Okay.
Slightly more. Maybe 2 more points. Yeah, perfect, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, dear participants, you can see I have taken one thesis also. So this is one thesis. It is also very challenging for researchers how to cite a thesis. Okay. For example, this one is a dissertation report. This one is a master's report, and I want to cite it. This paper, this particular thesis, this project report, it is also related to blockchain security. Okay, so table of content, each and everything is there. Now I want to take some content from this and I want to cite it. This particular thesis I have imported. So you can see it is already imported here. This one is the document. Okay, and from latest year 2024. Now how to cite it? in some particular content we want to write a specific scenario. Okay, enormous applications are integrated with blockchain, which are used and deployed in the work by. Now I want to put citation here. Okay, either I can by the authors or by the researchers. Okay, I want to cite a particular thesis here. Insert citation. Which particular thesis I want to cite? So I will see where is that Master of Science. So you can see this one is the thesis. Okay, as soon as I have taken the third reference, so you can see that as soon as I have taken the third reference, this third reference is attached here. This, okay, we have not integrated it, we have not attached it manually, we have not attached it uh, by manual entry. It is integrated automatically, and you can see that in APA style references are written in alphabetical format. So you can see it is started from M, S and V. Okay, author names. In case of IEEE format, we use 1, 2, 3 format, 1, 2, 3 and so on. In APA format, we write author names and comma year. Now I want to convert it in IEEE format. Simply IEEE, and now you can see this thesis moved to third, and it is showing its resource also, that it is available at this particular portal, and this one is MSc report or dissertation or whatever it is, whether it is available in online resource or offline resource. If we are using some research paper, in that case it is showing DOI number. Okay, you might have seen digital object identifier. DOI is very important parameter in research papers, which should be available. So this one is the DOI. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult for us to identify, to check each and everything. Okay, what is DOI of this particular paper and how to cite it. In same way, if we want to link some other documents, for example, book chapter. Okay, so this one is book chapter or some specific presentation. This document also I have integrated, okay, on blockchain databases. Now again here I want to put fourth reference, insert citation, and which specific resource I want to link. So this one is a book. Okay, so you can see that this one is a particular book. Database system concepts. Okay, so 3 is linked here, and you can see that at third number, at third reference, automatically DS concepts, database system concepts, and this one is a book, and it is not a complete book. It is also showing that it is not a complete book. It is chapter number 26. If I want to verify whether it is chapter 26 or not, so this one is chapter 26. So it has automatically taken metadata of that document, that it is a book which is available on dbbook.com, and chapter 26, it is online resource. Now you can see how much it is easy and professional to work with the citations. Now instantly I want to convert it in some other format. I want to convert to MLA format. Click, and in MLA format, simply I have clicked on this particular option. I am not doing manually. So most of the clerical tasks, most of the uh, tasks which are related to manual data entry, these can be avoided using such software. So you can see that IEEE. If I again want to migrate the references to IEEE format, it can be done. APA, MLA, citation, Harvard. So these can be done. So in tools, so citation style, which citation style I want to use. So you can see that IEEE. So it is given in Mendeley software also. Chicago, journal abbreviations, more styles. If I want to link more journals, multiple journals, we will be able to link more styles. Which particular style we want to link, get more styles. Okay. So if you are having link of a particular journal, if you are having external URL of a particular journal, you can fetch its style. For example, for a specific conference or some particular symposium, we want to link. Okay. So Vancouver format. By default, Vancouver is not available. I want to use Vancouver also. Nature and National Library of Medicines. IEEE is also available. Harvard, Harvard it is deprecated. Still we will use it. Okay, American APA format and done. Okay, and we will be able to migrate. Sync any number of papers you will be able to link. There is no limit on that, and it is completely free. Okay. For example, Vancouver format, and we want to use it. Okay. Export as, in which format we want to export it. Within this particular Mendeley platform, we can link. Can anyone help Mendeley into Word? Okay, simply if you want to link Mendeley, you have to click on this option, Mendeley Word plugin, and it will be available. Okay. Now you will see how to use its multiple plugins. By which way we will be able to use its plugins. Mendeley Web Importer. If you want to link it, okay, simply on Chrome extensions in Chrome Web Store, you can search for Mendeley Web Importer, and you will be able to use it. Okay. And if I want to use this particular platform, we can take it. Okay. Any specific link we want to fetch. Now, along with citations, along with classical citations management in Mendeley, we can use its integrated library. For example, I want to take latest research papers related to a specific domain. We can use its repository. So in Mendeley, you can see, you can open this software, mendeley.com, and it is having its complete repository. Generally, to take research papers related to a particular domain, we go for a specific repository. Okay, IEEE, ACM, ARXIV. Mendeley is having its own library of research papers. For example, I want to take papers related to wireless security or blockchain. Okay. Blockchain. This one. Okay. And all of these resources, all of these papers are completely free. So you can see that On single click, I will be able to link this paper in my Mendeley. So currently I'm having, so you can see 6 to 7 papers in my Mendeley software. I want to fetch some research paper, some latest research paper from Mendeley library. So you can see that blockchain related to which specific year I want to fetch. For example, I want to take research papers related to 2024. Okay, 2025. 2025 means pre-print papers. Those papers which are accepted for publication, which are in pre-print edition. Okay, many times you might have seen that in high quality SCI journals, in high quality Scopus journals, there is a concept of pre-print edition. Pre-print edition means a particular research paper that will be published in year 2025 or 2026. Its pre-print version will be available on different portals. Are you aware with it? How many participants are aware with the pre-print edition? Kindly write in chat. How it is possible that research papers of year 2026 and 2025 are available? However, we are currently in 2024. What is meaning of pre-print edition, pre-print version of research paper? Kindly write in chat. Are you aware or not? Yes or no? Whether you are aware with it or
Even some participant can directly unmute and they can give the answer, or yeah, Rimpal has already given the answer, but anyone, other people also, please either you can respond in the message box, or in the, or you can unmute. Rimpal, you can directly unmute also, and if you want to answer, please answer.
okay. Okay, so some participants are saying no. Okay, okay. Actually, what is a preprint server? What is preprint edition? For example, you also might have seen, if you are involved, if you are writing some papers for SCI, for very good international journals, for IEEE transactions, ACM transactions, Springer, Taylor and Francis, very high quality journals. So for example, I am submitting one research paper now in October 2024. It doesn't mean that my paper will be published in 2 to 3 months. Okay, it, my paper may be published in 2026, in 2025, after n number of modifications, which we call as review. Okay, after n number of reviews, after multiple changes in document, after multiple changes in paper, it may be accepted for publication in 2025 or 2026. Its preprint version will be available for me. Its preprint version will be available on multiple portals with permission of that author. Okay, it doesn't mean that without permission of that author it will be published. There are lots of platforms available. ARXIV, very popular platform. So you should know, you should be aware about this platform. Preprint server, Cornell University. Okay, it is distributed by Cornell University, and open source archive of preprint editions. For example, I want to take very latest research topic related to my domain. For example, machine learning. Okay, if I'm writing something about image processing or video processing, many times new researchers face problems that which new topic we should take. Okay, whatever topic we are taking from IEEE, whatever topic we are taking from multiple journals, those are already published. Okay, for example, very latest paper I have taken from IEEE transactions, from very latest edition of a research journal. In that case, it doesn't mean that it is a new topic. If a particular paper is published in October 2024, it means that its work was done 1 year ago. Its work was done around 1.5 years ago. Okay, so if I want to see very latest papers related to any domain, for example, blockchain, machine learning, generative AI, so you can see I can search on ARXIV. It is preprint edition, preprint server. Those papers which are accepted for publications, same feature, same thing, or same set of features are available in Medeley software. So 2025, 2026, if I want to see some papers related to wireless or security and privacy, Okay, related to security privacy, lots of papers available. I want to see only those papers which are related to current year 2024. Now I want to use this paper in my Mendeley software. I want to link it. So no need to download and install. Okay. So otherwise what we do, first of all, we have to download the paper. Then we will upload it. Simply I will click here, add to library. Okay. Which paper I want to use? This is journal article. I want to use add to library. So this particular paper will be available here. So you can see that it is showing here downloading. At bottom it is showing downloading. I will sync it. It will be available here. Okay, very so 68% it is downloading, and I can see it in my Mendeley library also. On click of view in library, it will be available. So this is web edition of my Mendeley. Okay, so which paper I have downloaded? For example, this usage intention of social robots. So it will be available here. So this paper, usage intention of social robots, it is linked here, it is attached again. So one more paper, for example, I want to link it, security and privacy requirements for the metaverse. I want to use it in my Mendeley. This is IEEE Communications Magazine 2024. Add to this security and privacy requirements, and it will be linked here. So you can see this particular web portal, it is updated. This particular dashboard is updated with new papers which I have attached. Okay, now in my Mendeley there are multiple papers. Okay, so add in library, recently added, recently we have linked. So I'm showing you that one paper is already linked here. This one is Mendeley. Okay, so you can see that this security and privacy, so it is linked, this one. Now as we have linked these papers, I will be able to use citation. I will be able to add citation, insert citation. Okay, security. So this particular paper, okay, and in which format we want to cite it. And I want to cite it in IEEE format. So automatically, so as soon as I have clicked on IEEE format, automatically it is converted to 1234 format. If I am clicking on Vancouver format, so you can see that we have linked Vancouver. If you remember, in this particular panel, we have activated Vancouver format. Okay, so this Vancouver format was not available earlier, but now it is available here, Vancouver. On click of Vancouver, so you can see parentheses 1234. In case of IEEE, we use square brackets. In case of Vancouver, we use parentheses. Okay, in Harvard, so you can see Harvard format. In Harvard format, we use author name et al. If there is single author, then we use single author name, comma, year. Two authors with year. If there are multiple authors, if there are more than two authors, then we use et al. Et al means and others. First author and others. So in this case also there are two authors, so that's why it is showing two author name, comma, year. In case of this Augusto, there are three authors or more than two authors. In that case we use ETAL and others. Okay, and in National Library of Medicine, in this format it is converted. Now it is Harvard and APA or Chicago. Now, dear participants, we will see one more point that is very, very important related to Mendeley software. Okay, so you can see this list is updated now. Multiple papers we have linked. So whatever papers, if any paper I want to remove, so simply right click and I can delete. Okay, any paper we will be able to remove. Okay, simply you can click on delete documents. Now we will see one more demonstration, one more segment that is related to citations, and those citations we want to use in LaTeX format, that is generally pronounced as latex. Okay, but in professional way, in technical way, latex is actually, or it should be pronounced as LaTeX. Okay, if I'm, because nowadays you might have seen that in many good quality journals or conferences, papers are asked in LaTeX format, in .tex format. In many universities, it is guideline that your thesis dissertation should be in LaTeX format rather than in MS Word format. So, how to use these documents, how to use Mendeley for creating a particular LaTeX document. Okay, how to integrate it for LaTeX. First of all, I will show you the format of LaTeX document, and then we will see how to create that type of format in Mendeley. If I want to create a bibliography file, okay, if I want to create a bibliography file of research papers in LaTeX, so this is the format. So this is first paper, this one is first paper, at the rate article, at the rate article is in this way. It is in script, it is in form of a script. So multiple papers are added here. If I want to create, if I want to convert a particular MS Word format to LaTeX format, in that case many times it becomes very hectic manually if I want to do it, because from each paper, whatever paper we have taken here, whatever paper we have imported here, each and every paper should be converted in this format. Okay, author, DOI, file, ISBN. If book is there, ISSN. In case of book, there is ISBN. In case of journal, there is ISSN. Or periodical also we use ISSN, International Standard Serial Number. Okay. Now I want to create. I have to create this type of document for my LaTeX. If we are using Mendeley software, we can work on this format. We can convert to bib file, to .bib file directly. So you can see, simply select all, right click, export. Either you can click on export or copy as LaTeX citation command, formatted citation, bibtech entry, or I can transform. So I'm transforming it, I'm exporting it, export in bibliography file, my bibliography, my biblio.bib. So without writing even a single line, I will be able to work on that. So on desktop. So this is my biblio.bib. Add it with Notepad++. So you can see that automatically this author name and year it is taken. From which journal it is taken. Second paper. So multiple papers automatically taken. If I want to convert few of the papers, okay, for example, only this paper I want to use in LaTeX, right click, copy as, bibtech entry, and paste. So you can see this is bibtag entry. And if I want to use it, if I want to use this bibt file, this bibtag entry in my LaTeX, so I am showing you this demonstration also very quickly. I will cover it, how to use LaTeX format. So for that I am using a free software that is also free and open source software, that is Text Studio. Okay, this is LaTeX editor. So whatever script we have created from Mendeley, we will be able to link it. So this is software Text Studio. We can download it from textstudio.org, and now you can see that it will be running in my system. I'm opening this software and we will see one demonstration how to work on citations which are created from Mendeley in LaTeX documents. So it is opening now, and this one is my screen, and this one, now you can see this is my LaTeX Studio.
Gaurav, can we slightly increase the size? Is it possible?
Yes,
This one also?
yes sir, I'm trying it.
Yeah. Because otherwise ना जो बाकी yes, slightly more, थोड़ा सा और बढ़ जाए size, so that it is visible to all.
Okay, I'm trying it. Okay, this font size 16. Okay. Now it is okay, sir.
Okay, yes, Gaurav. Okay, yes. Thank
So
you.
you can see. So this one is my LaTeX. Okay. So whatever file we have taken. So this one is our file. For example, in this bib3. Okay, bib3 or whatever bib file we have taken. So this one is file. So this file we can create from Mendeley software. Simply select all, and you can right click, export as export as bibtag entry. Okay, here you can export it in RIS format also, research information system format. If you are working on EndNote, okay, EndNote XML, if you need that format, it can be done. Now from this we have created this file, and this particular file we will directly open in our Text Studio. Which is that file? Bibliography, bib3. Okay, this script, whatever script we have already written, slash cite, which paper we want to cite. So this particular paper we will take from here. So you can see this one is the identifier, this one is paper identifier. Once this paper identifier is taken, and now we can execute it, run, and at right hand side you will see this particular citation. Okay, if you want to run it in this way, at right hand side. If you want to convert this format in APA format, for example, I want to convert it in APA like, I want to convert it in ACM format, ACM. Okay, I want to convert it in Harvard format, okay, or IEEE-TR, in IEEE-TR 1234. So you can see And one more paper you can take, any number of papers, any number of documents you will be able to fetch. So R2. So as soon as I have written R2, so R1 or R2. In tooltip you can see which is this paper, R2. And you can see automatically second paper is attached. This one is 2. Okay. Which format I have followed? IEEE. So this is the way we can use in this. So /site. So all papers are available here. So this Balakrishnan Dong 2016 3 and 2014. So I want to link it. Simply click run, and third paper will be linked here. Now in LaTeX also we will be able to link it. Okay. Otherwise, to create this type of file, it takes lots of time. But this metadata we can create, we can transform in Medeley on a single click. Okay, add file. Any number of files you will be able to link, and this mark as how many documents you want to mark, export PDFs with annotations. You want to annotate, you want to go for annotations. Annotation means a particular research paper I want to mark with some comments, I want to highlight. Okay, for example, I know that this paper is related to um, security and privacy. This paper is only related to specific content. This particular paper is a review paper, so we can highlight that specific content. Okay, open containing folder, in which folder these files are existing. Okay, simply right click. I want to see what is exact location of this particular paper. Okay, so open containing folder. Update details. If I want to update a particular detail, for example, in this particular article, some details is not mentioned, I want to update it. Okay, update details. We want to fetch real-time data. Okay, so this one is latest news. If I want to link a particular news article and cited in latest news reports, now those news reports I want to cite. Okay. Insert citation, and news. So this is blockchain news. One online resource I want to fetch. So you can see that this one, latest news on AI, crypto, and blockchain. In IEEE format we are writing it. So if we are citing an online resource, a particular online magazine or some particular web resource, we have to specify it in this way. So you can see latest news, accessed, on which date it is accessed, available on which website. Okay, otherwise but specifically new researchers do, we simply write in this way. Okay, URL blockchain.news, but we have to specify its access date also, on which date we have accessed, 8th October, 9th October, because in online resources what is major issue, on some particular page may be deprecated, some particular page may be removed. Okay, if you have taken a particular news article today from business today or from CNBC or Times of India, and after at the time of publication or at the time of review of your research paper, it is found that this URL is not available, that news was removed, in that case it may become problematic. So you have to give a reference of the date, on which date you have accessed a particular article. If I'm taking one news report, okay, news report latest, for example, on from Google News I'm taking 3 days ago. Okay, this news article I want to refer in my article, so I have to specify that it is extracted. This is the URL, and this URL I have taken, I have accessed on 9th October. Okay, so that if after some days this particular URL is removed by any reason, if this article is removed from publisher end, in that case I can show, I can prove that this particular document was available on 9th October at this particular time. Okay, so you have to as far as implementation is concerned, Mendeley perform each and everything automatically. Latest news accessed on this, and what is the URL. Okay, so you can explore it. Different, so many other portals are also available, so many other resources available which you can follow. In this presentation I have given name of the software, name of different other software which you can use for citations management. Okay, I'm sharing this presentation to all of you by cloud link so that you will be able to follow it. I'm uploading this resource on cloud, and its link will be shared in chat window.